Back to Riven. Okay, so yeah, I made that fatal error and finished the game early because I linked to the prison book, which was not a smart thing. I'm curious, she said I had to find... What did Catherine tell me? Let's go back here, because I think she said I had to find the Moidy, I don't never know how to say that. Something with them. My memory's not well enough to remember, but I'm wondering about, yeah, this door here. I can't open that. Okay. What about this door? Nope. So there's not going to be anything I can do here. Okay. Even though it's a cool looking place. Look at that over there. But alright. So where I'm going to go, I think... Because I have to get into Gehn's lair somehow. And I'm thinking I'm going to go to the Gold Dome because I'm thinking that maybe that book is activated now because we've made all the links and everything. Because I have to free Catherine, trap Gehn. All kinds of stuff. So let's go back down. We have the code to the fissure too. I can. That's another ending we could do, is just open the fissure and end everything without saving Catherine, without capturing Gehn. We could kill everybody. But I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Back to the Gold Dome. Enough things have changed here. I'm not really sure what my next move should be. And I'm not even sure now how to get to the top of the dome. But maybe, since we have all of the different areas activated... Oops! That's what I get for running, huh? Okay, come on, load up. There it goes. Okay, everything's loaded up. So maybe we can, maybe we can get to the top, or maybe we can activate the book. Of course, once we activate the book, if it's what I think it is in the Gold Dome, we are going to be meeting Gehn. But we have to infiltrate his home, in his office, anyway. So we have to meet with him. No matter what we do. So we have a few options here. We can end the game now and open the fissure because we've got the code for that. I wrote down the numbers 993-772-10-433 is what those numbers translate out to that are in Catherine's journal. I took the time to write them all down. But that would be an ending I wouldn't like. I wouldn't want to do because I just don't want to do it. But what I might do, oh my gosh. See, I go back and forth. What I might do is go ahead and open it up. Just because I can save the game right there at the telescope. Okay, on our way back. Gehn's personal page that he retweeted to the 233rd, I think it is, that he talks about. And that's where we're going to go. And I believe that connection is through the gold door. Gold dome. I can't even speak. So there's Gehn. Hi, Gehn. Are you going to talk to us? Are you in the room? You are, aren't you? Look at you. He's not even going to say anything. He just sees me. Yep, there he goes. Are we going to see him leave? Did he block my path? I hope he didn't block my path. Nope. He didn't do that, thank heavens. Because he could while he's in that room. He could easily block my path. Okay, I can't remember how we left this. He's moved everything around. Shall we go see? He should know I was here because if he was broadcasting, he was in this room down here. Gehn, I'm coming for you. He probably has a linking book to his private age though, and it's straight there. Okay, quick save. Let's see if I got the code correct. Whoops, I just passed it. How do you go back? You can't. Wait, am I going back? 1. Okay. So that's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, where's 9? There it is, 9. Okay. And then we need 9 again. 9. So you got to click from the top. Okay, now we want 3. 3, 7, 7, and another 7, 7, and now 2, 2, and now 10. That's 10. right? Yeah, that's 10. 4. 4. And then 3 and 3. There we go. That was it. What does this one do? Oh, I see. Has to go down a little more. Is there something blocking it from going down a little more? Or does this go up? Nope, that's not something we can touch. That's just for looking at. Maybe we need to scoot it back a little more. Oh, there it goes. It can come down even lower. Whoa, I think that's going to be too low. This? Well, that's nothing. Either it's nothing or I just can't get to it. Bring it back a little bit so I can get to that one. Does that do anything? No? Okay. I know I'm playing with fire here. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm curious. Okay, you can't really truly control how far it moves. It just moves. See, that doesn't extend. So there's another button somewhere. What is blocking it? Well, that's the end of how far it goes. So does this extend somewhere? I just want to know how it works so that when we're in the heat of the moment, we can get it to work for us. But I swear that's supposed to go underneath that handle. Can we go down a little more? And now go forward a little bit? Aha! Uh-oh. We've done it. Bring it down, quick! Bring it down! Too late. Well, see, it's a good thing we saved. Because we opened up the fissure and there we are. Ended the game that way. There's another ending, by the way. Here comes Atreus to yell at us. How did you know? Collapsing. We killed everyone, including ourselves. Well, there you go. I can't even move. Oh, look at, there's the book.
There isn't much time.
Oh,
Where's
there
Catherine?
is. There's no Catherine. There's
The
no
trap
nothing.
book is empty. I don't understand.
You never did.
Have to turn that up because we want to hear him.
Father.
Father, I am no longer your father because you are no longer my son.
Oh, he's not a good man. So we totally failed our mission. Yeah, see, he knows which book to grab. And he's gonna leave us here in this dead world, or he's gonna kill us, one or the other.
I don't know what you thought you were doing, but thank you. I finally am free.
Well, the world's dying, so you're dying too. Mixed signals. Summon Atreus prematurely. And we are back after foolishly putting in the code and opening the fissure early. I'm still going to put in the code just because I want to have it ready to go. Whoops. I think if I can get my hand to appear. Okay, come on, hand. There it goes. Yeah, I need my hand so I know where I'm clicking. So the first number is 9, and I just passed it. Oh my gosh. Go back. 9. And 9. Oh, jeez. We're passing it. 9. And 3. And 7. I think 7. And 7. And I don't know, the codes might be all the things, like the animal numbers, they might be different from game to game. So if you're using this as your walkthrough, I would suggest not doing that because it may not be the same. Let's see, we did 7, 7, 2 is what we need. But you get the general idea and you can figure it out from there. Honestly, I hope you're just enjoying it because it's just a fun game. I enjoy it so much. So you can notice that. Okay, so it's set and ready to go when we need it, but we're not going to do anything with it right now. We're going to go to the gold dome instead. We got to get to Gehn's secret age, and we've got to trick him. Where are we now? Okay, we're not at the gold dome. It used to be you came back from Survey, I think it was Survey Island, that bridge that we broke, and you could extend it, and that's how you got to the top of the Gold Dome. But not anymore, because we broke it. I think it was falling apart anyway, but we didn't help it any. The fire marble puzzle, that thing was a bear of a puzzle. Okay, is the book activated? No. But everything's lit up now. So can we get to the top? Yes. This. There's our fire marbles. Okay, this is it. Let's see if my notes are good enough to get this done. I'm not sure if they are, but we will try. Look at this up here. I didn't come up here in the demo because I didn't realize you could. But, yeah, see, you can see if we hadn't broken that bridge and we were able to extend it still, we could come up here. Okay. Now this looked different when I did look at it, because I did go back in the demo and take a peek at it. But it looked very different. And I'm wondering, do we put the different things on the different islands? Okay, because yellow went on to, where did I put all those notes? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Yellow went on to Jungle Island. You know what we have here? Okay, this is 23, 5, 10, 15, 21, 2, 3. This is another one I think is different for each one. And this is 21 only because this is the way it has to go. This is 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this is based off that information we got inside of his lab. This is 5, and this is 3. So the purple one, but the light was red, is on Boiler Island. So does it want purple or does it want red? See, I'm confused now what it wants. And I might have to, oh, here's my picture. Okay, I was going to say I might have to go back and look at this and see which one's which. But see, I was never very good at this in the first place. So And I don't know if it wants me to match the purple, because in that case, instead of being yellow, jungle would be purple, because jungle boiler would be purple instead of being red, because it added up to 23. And I might have to go back because I'm not sure I can remember which of these is boiler, which is which. I've always been bad about that. Let's try let's go with the number I originally. And is this boiler? So right there maybe. And then yellow was jungle. And I'm thinking this one was the jungle one. And then blue was survey, because we were on survey when we... Blue is what called the warg. No, red is what called the warg. Wasn't it red? I think blue is the little guy up here. And green is the gold dome. And purple. Is that what I thought was red, was purple? Well, let's put it there. Did we do it? Now what do we do? Pull this. Correct? Apparently not. Because the dome would line up if we had. I'm pretty sure we've got that part correct. Up here. I'm pretty sure we've got those numbers correct. So what I want to do is go back. Whoops, we can't go that way. We're going to go back to survey. We'll review the map. Okay, yeah, see, that's the order everything went in, but it doesn't tell me which island is which. Unless it matches that way. So the square would be boiler. This would be the gold dome entrance. So that's this one. Gold dome. And that would be the little dome. I don't know what to call it. The far off one. And this would be I don't know, jungle, I think they call it. Jungle. And then this would be where I am right now, survey. Okay. So, let's look at this again. So this is boiler, and boiler I have down as Red or 23. So I'm going to write that down. Red or 23. Whichever color it wants it to be. This is the Gold Dome Island, which I have down as green or 18. Green or 18. Okay. And then that little one must be the blue one, the cyan one, which is 21. And then jungle is yellow or 3. If I have these islands correct. I don't know if I do or not. And then we're on survey, which is, I wrote down orange. We might have to go look at those colors again. Or 5. And see if one of them looks purple, because purple was supposed to be our color. It might be because we didn't see. We'll go look at the colors again. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there to see. It might be that the purple is the single little prison one, because we never did see a thingy for that. I didn't see a purple in any of those colors, and we had the broken one. I said that red was survey because it called the work, and we're on survey when we call the work. But let's find out. So we're gonna have to turn around again. We were gonna have to retrace all of this anyway to get back. We can't go straight to the Gold Dome from here anymore. Marble puzzle was going to give me trouble, because it always does. Which is one of the reasons I saved my notes. Because I've just always had trouble figuring that one out. I don't know why that is. I'm going to have to turn this around, right? No. Well, how come we didn't go to the... Did I take a wrong turn? I'm not remembering right how I get to it, am I? Oh, I had to go down. See, I was confused. I had to go down in the elevator. Now, see, the way it worked before was you had a little map thing, which is why I was going to Map Island. And you brought up each of the things, and you had, it was, oh, I don't know how many squares there ended up being. Way more squares than now. And you had to put them all in their little spots. That way. It was more complicated, honestly. It really was. Than this one. Although you couldn't tell that by me right now. I just have to go double check those colors. So back here to the elevator, and we're gonna go down. Well, he's got little cameras everywhere, doesn't he? So it's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Which gets us down here. So the map of the whole place is a little bit different too. Okay, yeah, we still have this. So I debated whether to record all this and explain, but I figured, you know, I might as well because I'm the one that didn't record it correctly in the first place. So, let's, come on. There we go. So that's red, and apparently this walkway is long enough that it goes all the way to jungle, because that's what that is. That symbol is the symbol that we used on Jungle Island, which is red. So jungle is red. So see, that's where I goofed up. I didn't have all that. Now this up and down line, vertical line, is boiler, which is where we are now. And it's broken. So we're not sure what color it is, but I'm guessing it's the purple in the thing because that's our highest number also. We go up to 23 on that one. So this is the same symbol as we used to open up the prison age. So that's for the prison age, which is the little square. And I did have all those right, amazingly enough. Green is just the circle with the thing. So that's the one with the gold dome and the temple and everything. Just the circle with the dot. And this is a regular eye that I don't have that anywhere. So I'm wondering if that's like under Gehn's place or somewhere else that, you know, we just don't get to. And then we have this one with the straight line, which is survey. And so it's yellow. So survey is actually yellow. So they have a few little things to kind of throw you off. But there we go. And at least I did have the shapes on the map correct. So we did that right. Got it. Okay, so boiler has the highest number, and so it must be violent. And it goes there according to my other little, let me open this up so I've got both pages open. So it goes right there according to what we saw on survey. Now my next highest number is 21, which is the prison, which is blue, so we got that one right. The next highest number is 18, which is the gold dome, which is green. We got that one right. Might be we only had those two wrong. So we did 23, 21, 18. 5 is yellow, and yellow is the jungle. So it's in the right place, so we just had to get this one in the right place. Okay, now, which one? We pulled this one. And we should have everything correct. We should start up the engine and get the book out. Does that not do that? Do we have to go down and see? Apparently not. Okay. Let's see what we've done wrong. Oh, wait. We said jungle was red, didn't we? That's where we goofed up. We got those two reversed. Okay. Jungle was red and survey was yellow. So now we should be good. No? Oh, did I have to? That's what it was. Oh, okay. We were all correct. I just had to push that button. Okay. Now we can go to the book. Okay. And I'm going to save here because there's some things we can do. Okay. So, there we go. Off we go to Gehn's place and meet Gehn face to face. I knew it was a trap. You're trapped. So we can do that. I don't know. Let me save at this point, so. We have a book there that we can't do anything with. Up here he comes.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gehn. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atreus. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one.
Such a deceptive.
I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward.
Family.
It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atreus's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven. Many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish.
What Catherine's trying to do.
It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. As far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it.
Well, of course he does.
He must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's suspicious of it. But he's not good enough to tell if it's real or not. Not as talented as Atris is.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Ooh, do we or do we not? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Choices, choices, choices.
You may need some time to decide.
Yeah.
That is reasonable. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book.
Okay. So, we can leave and go back there. But we can't leave from here yet. So we'll go back and talk to Catherine. I mean, one option is you can trap Gehn. And you can... Oh, it brought me here. Is you can trap Gehn and then you can... not free Catherine. And you can leave. So that's one option that you have. You know what? I'm curious about something. I'm gonna go test this out. Let's go into here. Close. We're gonna go through this one because any of them work. Visit Catherine again because I think I know the code to free her. Oh, maybe I don't because of the 233rd age. I was thinking the bell was 233. I suppose I could go to Catherine now, but I don't know the code to unlock her cage. I was thinking I did. And it might be the 233. I don't know for sure. But it might be. Okay, so we're back here. There he is. Oh, we can't turn back to that.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here,
So the book.
I shall follow you directly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Please.
Well, let's go ahead. Whoops, it won't let me.
You're free to go. But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna let me out of here? Okay, so this is what is different. I need to figure out. Because see, yeah, that is his. And I can't reach that. And I don't know how to open this. So should I go back and talk to Catherine? I'm like super confused. Okay, now we're back here. I think what we're gonna do is go on down and go talk to Catherine next and see if I can release her. Maybe 233 is the way to release her. I thought it was by sound, but you know, what do I know? Okay, the eye with the dot. That's the prison. But we have to activate all the other ones first, right? Let's turn this. Because I didn't think it would let me up there. Okay, so this is the prison. Did we activate this one? I thought that's where we just were. No, we didn't. Okay. So now can we get in here? Because we activated it. Let's go find out. looting the book. I'm guessing. I'm not the most person there is, but okay. Back in the prison. See if we can free Catherine. 2, 3, 3. Because I could be here all day trying to force open this. So let's go up and talk to Catherine. See what she has to say. How do I get through there right here? But I can't remember now how we open the thing. Does it not open until we trap him? Have they just set it so that you can't? You have to trap him. Is that what they did? Okay. But we have to come over here. I get so easily lost. Okay, Catherine, there's nothing around here, right? No. Hello?
You're back.
Yeah.
Time is running out. You have to free me. The combination is hidden somewhere in Gehn's outpost in age 233, so you'll have to trap him to get it.
Oh, see, it's gonna make me trap him. Okay. How come you're not on? Oh, it's gonna light up anyway. Okay. Now this is our third time going back to him. So we either touch the book or we don't. But I'm gonna touch it, because I think if I go in, he's gonna think, oh, he went in, so it's safe, so he'll follow me in and he'll be trapped. And then we can always go back and do it the other way where I still refuse and then he shoots me and I die. But apparently there is just not a way, here he comes, to I just realized I could reach that book.
All right then, once more.
I don't know what that one is. Okay, yeah,
The
we're
only
gonna go this
path
time
open to
because
you
I
now
don't
is
feel
through
like.
this book.
Here we go. And then Gehn's gonna say, "Oh, you're there." No? Hi. It's safe. Come join me. Come on. There he goes. There we go. So now Gehn is captured. What is this book? Oh, just one that he's been working on. Okay, I have this. I have my very own. Cyan offered it to people when they, if they helped support the 25th. This is a music thing. If you're in Uru, you know what that is. But it doesn't work here. But it's a music player. What else have we got? We can leave the cage. We can go out here and explore. Oh my gosh. What is he cooking there? I don't think I want to know. Oh. Fire pits all over the place. Jeez. That's it? Oh, there's a bookie bird. What's this one? Try it? No. It's just a burned book. So that must have been one of the ages he was writing. See, this is all new. You didn't have this in the old game. Sure this age is gonna fall apart too, because you know that's what Genn's ages do. What are you cooking in here, Gehn? Oh, that's the power, huh? Why does it drip all the time? Interesting. The door opens when the power goes off. Okay. Let's go down to his little area. Now we could just go back to Atris and not... This ran with water last in the old game. You could make it... There we go. Yeah. For washing hands. We could just go summon Atris and not save Catherine.
Shima?
That's Atris's mother.
Shorate. Mataneta.
I believe that's who that is.
Tagamem. San Botegan Shem. Fasi.
He made a memory of her. Anna, I think her name was. Atris's mother. Tiana is his grandmother. Oh, here we go. I started this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the 5th age. And though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared. Stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fisher Plateau cage just as I'd surmised, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels, who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to reply or verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims he inspected all of her belongings and found a linking book on her person, a fact that I find hard to believe, but if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope, as she may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The villagers have been difficult to manage in the wake of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. The search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they are not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. Their minds adapted only to the exceptionally menial task of village life were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the underlying principles that are ironically so elegantly simple. You don't get them either, again. It is obvious that so much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. If they had been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I had planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children, however, are much more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that has given them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could wield such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. And you can find out about all of this if you read the 3 books that they've written. She did seem to love my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity might someday come to pass. I have been increasingly beset by images from the past. These last 4 weeks, as I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years spent in the Bookmakers Guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I cannot bear to think of him for long. It is too much. I was too young to see such things. I have her! Late last night I received word that Catherine had been apprehended while attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her. I lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, where I've been attempting to gain some insights as to the reason for her return. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the galleons, as she has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, and in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her willingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he attempt it? It is likely that his hesitation is due at least in part to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You were the only true kindness, that's what her name is, Keta or Kita, I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imagers, sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant, and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages, I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived in Riven with a linking book to Denis, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher of his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism has been damaged, but that is no matter. Everything I need is here, now. Atris is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead, and with a linking book, no less? Surely he would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart toward me? That after all these years he has finally decided to let his poor old father go? Ha! I know all too well where his loyalties lie. He is only after one thing. Perhaps this stranger should find her. For now, I need only to visit or to wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands in their ignorant probing. They attempted to power damaged drawbridge from Temple Island, and the entire bridge collapsed. A trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all the same. Had I not yet managed to free myself from that crumbling age, it would have hampered my progress severely. But again, it is no matter now. The day will soon come when I will be done with Riven forever. Disconcerting news. Last night a group of maintainers happened upon a lone rebel scout, and were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device, a crystal window, supposedly capable of amending my linking books, much the way that my own remarkable system does, but with one slight advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture, no doubt from an explicit Denis schematic she brought with her. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years. The portent of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I'd intended to destroy. The book was never recovered, but once they had sufficiently atoned for this sacrilege, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do me no harm. But if Catherine has indeed empowered them with such a device, the rebels may well have linked to another age, it means that something or other, I'm not going to do the math. Let's see, 233, yeah, 238, is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger is the key to all of this. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this noble linking book and the crystal may be hidden. But before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to Denis. Everything hinges upon that. If I can regain access to my arsenal of resources there, I will happily leave the whole of Riven to its own dismal future. Oh, okay. Well, they're finished reading every journal, so Keta is 5. I don't know what all this means, but I'll make a note of it. And Father is 2, 3, and Anna is 2, 3, 5. Okay. I don't know what all that means, but okay. So this is what we need. Well, let's see what's in here. Clothing. Okay, so it's tink, tink, clunk, tink, tink. Do that one more time. Now you go away. What's going on here? Stop it. Okay. It's not really a clunk, it's kind of like a whistle. A weak little whistle. Anyway, we'll remember the sounds and we'll go free Catherine. I wish there was an easier way to get to the thing, but I guess not. Okay, off we go. Okay. So what I could do is link and free Gehn again without freeing Catherine. But I don't know that I want to do that. Let me save. Okay, so what we're going to do is signal Atris, but we haven't freed Catherine. We're going to do that ending. Captured. Okay. Cyan disappeared. Gehn is captured. Catherine is still imprisoned. And we're gonna break open the fissure. And there it goes. And if you ever go to Peru, by the way, you'll find this telescope in the desert, in the west. The first place that you land. Which is kind of cool. And if you do all the cookies right, you'll be able to look in it and see the setting. Did you free Catherine? And we didn't do either one.
Where's Catherine?
We didn't.
I don't understand. You've captured Gehn, but
We didn't free
why did you
Catherine.
signal me? There's no time left. The age is collapsing. I have to find Catherine. Your way is clear. You're free to go home. Farewell.
Okay. So we can go home. We can jump into the cleft. And but we didn't freak out. Because we're selfish. And we just wanted to save ourselves. So there's that ending. Now we'll go back and we'll
is at
free
last
Catherine.
defeated. But at what cost? The age of Riven is gone. And Catherine. There are no words.
We blew it. Atris will never ask us to help him again. Okay, now we are going to go free Catherine and do it the correct way. Here we come. We are going to be Catherine's hero. Okay, let's see what the sounds are again. Or was it this one? I think it was that one. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we are. And there she is.
We have to move quickly. Gehn's people may already know what's happening, Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. You captured Gehn. We're all free.
Yay for
But
me.
there's still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. And you go back to where you first arrived and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as possible, but don't wait for me.
All right.
Oh, and don't forget the combination in my journal. You'll need it.
Yeah, we've got it already. We will link the broken chain. Look at this. What a prison. Well, at least he fed her, I guess. Does that call it back, or do I have to do the thing again? Here it comes. Okay, we need to go back to call Atris. But if we put the bridge up, I don't know if Catherine can get to us. That'd be a mean thing. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, we have to stop that again. Oh my goodness. I don't know why they don't stay stopped. There. I love the music. It is. I saw in one of my mini dying episodes where I didn't do it properly that it was Robin that made the music in this version also. He does a good job. The first time I came in here and it closed on me, I was so shocked. I was like, what did I just do? That was funny. Okay, it's going to load the new. I'm going to go back and signal Atris. So that is the circle with the dot right there. This one. Here. Okay. This was a cool little addition right here, this little starry area. Okay, now we gotta wait for this to load and open up. Yeah, we've done everything. We've captured Gehn, we've freed Catherine. All we have to do is call Atris, and life is good. Oh, wait, we're here. I didn't need to turn that. Okay, let's call Atris. Let's see, bring this down. I don't mean to let go, but it just disappears on me. Too far. We went too far, see? Down the rest of the way. Don't do that. Come this way. And we are the saviors of everything. Now Atris will be happy with us and he'll let us do more adventures. I'm almost sad to end this. I enjoyed it so much. There he is.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book? I don't
have either
understand.
one.
Atris!
Okay.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
So here she goes. Bye.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
Yep, we will meet again. Because you're going to drop the book into the expanse and I'm going to pick it
Bye,
up
my friend.
and come back. And now I walk into the expanse. And that is the good ending of Riven. We did everything.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven has come to a close, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
There we go. That's the ending that everybody looks for. The ending can never truly be written. So that was the remake of Riven. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Let me know what your comments are. What did you think about the remake of it? The new puzzles, the new way they did things. I thought it was all pretty cool. I very much enjoyed myself every bit as much as I did the very first time I played Riven. But then I love all these Myst games. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you have anything to say, please leave a like if you liked it, if you enjoyed watching me stumble my way through this game. And do consider subscribing because, as I always say, it's completely free for you and it very, very much helps me out and allows me to keep bringing games and playing together with all of you. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about doing the Talus Principle DLCs that are available next. Maybe a little more Outer Wilds. I don't know. We'll see. If you have a suggestion, let me know that also because I'm always open to new games. And I will see you back in the next adventure. Thanks for watching and bye-bye for now.